Rebecca Romijn reveals her favorite Real Housewives series, exclusive. For a long time, my favorite Real Housewives franchise was Atlanta. The actress, 52, reveals exclusively in her 25 Things You Don't Know About Me feature in the latest issue of Us Weekly, on newsstands now. It usually shifts between Atlanta, Beverly Hills, and New York, depending on the cast and season. Romijn considers herself to be a Housewives superfan. The mother of two, who currently stars on Star Trek, Strange New Worlds on Paramount+, says that she met almost all of the housewives at Andy Cohen's baby shower in 2019. Keep scrolling for more personal stories from Romijn, including her reaction when she met husband Jerry O'Connell and her most memorable modeling moment. Related, Jerry O'Connell jokes Rob can be his next gig. I want a diamond. Public transportation serves its purposes, but I find it generally scary enough that when I was young, it motivated me to find a way to have the option of not taking it. My favorite summer activity to do with the family is badminton and beach. I'm really into heretic perfumes. My reaction when I first met my husband, Jerry O'Connell, was I don't snore, but I'm married to a snorer. I'm constantly shifting Jerry in his sleep to make it stop. It's exhausting. My daughter, Charlie, and I like to go out to meals together. We bond over fashion and music. When I was 19, I did a shoot for a magazine on icebergs in Greenland. I could hear icebergs breaking apart. When I told my mom, she was furious. I used to get very nervous for auditions. Now, I do a lot of deep breathing, which tells my body that everything is fine. One thing I can't do is play the piano. Someone mistook me for Chelsea Handler last year. My Dutch-American mother met my father as a foreign exchange student, living in his house with his family in Holland. I met Dolly Parton when I was pregnant and ended up naming one of my daughters after that meeting. My daughter, Dolly, and I like to see movies and binge-watch shows together. We bond over musicals. I am the first professional actor in my family. Related, Rebecca Romijn and Jerry O'Connell have completely separate bank accounts. My grandparents owned a bookstore, Boekhandel Romijn, in Holland. I like to practice Dutch tongue twisters. We have 5 very large Pyrenees. I have a lifelong obsession with bears, and I love dogs that look like bears. 2 of our cats are rescues from Egypt. For years ago, Jerry left me a note on the counter that simply said, "More cats, please." One of my most memorable college experiences at UC Santa Cruz was hiking trails to class, feeling super oxygenated because of all the redwoods mixed with ocean air. I swam regularly all through high school and rowed in a rowing club at college. Jerry likes to surprise me with what we're doing on a date night. I love the surprise element because I trust him, and it's almost always something I love. When I found out I was having twins, I was thrilled at how cozy and sweet it was that these gals got to enter the world right next to their best friend. I have very eclectic taste in music. I make playlists with songs from almost every genre. I met almost all of the housewives at Andy Cohen's baby shower. It was very exciting. For a long time, my favorite Real Housewives franchise was Atlanta, but it shifts between Atlanta, Beverly Hills, and New York. Rebecca Romijn isn't on board with husband Jerry O'Connell pitching her for Rob. I don't like fighting. The talk co-host O'Connell recently tried to convince Watch What Happens Live host and Bravo executive Andy Cohen that his wife is the future of Beverly Hills. Rebecca Romijn and Jerry O'Connell may be super fans of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills who've made a cameo on the Bravo series, but that doesn't mean Romijn is ready to step in front of Rob cameras full-time. We're such fans of the franchise, but the truth is probably not. Romijn, 49, told Us Weekly of the chances she might join the show, an idea passionately pitched by O'Connell, 48, during a joint appearance on Watch What Happens Live earlier this month. "I really would rather talk about them than be one of them," she continued. "I feel like I would miss out on the gossip part of it. Or, I guess, they all gossip when they're on the show, but I don't like fighting," explained the Real Love Boat co-host, who shares 13-year-old twins Dolly and Charlie with the talk panelist. Rebecca Romijn and Jerry O'Connell described their love at first sight, meet cute on the Real Love Boat. O'Connell and Romijn have been married since 2007 and recently celebrated their 15-year wedding anniversary in July with loving tributes to the other on Instagram. 15 years today. O'Connell wrote alongside a photo of the pair swimming. This one puts up with my mommy issues, cheapness, and is infinitely out of my league. Infinitely. Happy anniversary, he added. Love ya, babe. For Romijn's post, she shared a carousel of images of the pair from over the years, still smiling after all these years. Happy 15th anniversary, at Marjeriok, love you. Jerry O'Connell and Rebecca Romijn's relationship timeline. The pair were notably present for the filming of former Beverly Hills star Denise Richards' 2018 wedding to husband Aaron Vipers. It was so fun, he told People after the fact. First of all, it was gorgeous. It was oceanfront. They planned it pretty hastily. Listen, if you're going to get married, try and do it while you're filming a glamorous reality show, because it was like, my wife and I, we had a wonderful wedding and we're so happy we're married, but we had months to plan our wedding. And in comparison with Denise's, who had days to do it, there were some aspects of Denise's wedding that really took our breath away. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from juicy celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Bravo's The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and CBS's The Real Love Boat both air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.